After over a year, we finally have a trailer for A Quiet Place 2. This is one of these movies that feels like it came out a year ago, but it didn't. We've just been watching the same trailer for a very long time. Let's see how this one goes. Final trailer. Okay. Title of the movie. Thank you. Hey, he's got. Oh. Ooh. That's kind of sad.
What happened? A bomb, I think.
I don't know why you came all the way up here. There's nothing left.
There are people out there. People worth saving.
Most people had finally given up hope.
Only in theaters. Nice. Alrighty. Real quick before I let you know what I thought about it, go ahead and let me know what did you think about the trailer down below in the comment section in contrast to how did you think about the original film. All of that fun stuff. Join me down below. I'll watch it one more time and then I'm going to start talking. Okay, so I was actually just days away from my press screening of this movie back in March of last year when, the world came tumbling down. It got delayed. Of course, the press screening got pushed back. And the first film was one of my top 10 favorite films of the year that it came out. So that was obviously very disappointing, and I've been eagerly anticipating this sequel. The original one just did such a good job of having a simple enough premise, but being very efficient at delivering the thrills as well as the emotion and family drama, earning the tension, setting it up properly, just having a series of little things that establish the rules, establish the small dangers, the ways those would be exploited about our lead characters, and then paying off so well by the end of the film. And with so much of the original team returning, and the world they were in still having many dangers to it, can't wait to see what's going to happen in this one. And then just the buzz, as you kind of saw in the trailer here from the people that did get to see it, was really positive. Now, the buzz was very small because only a small number of people saw the film, but what that small number of people did say was a good indicator that we're heading in the right direction with the sequel. And I guess I also really appreciate that even though we've got two trailers now, we're 2 weeks away from release, 3 weeks away from release, they haven't really given us all that much about the story itself. They've given us kind of the setup, which is that the people appear to be just as bad as the monsters. Kind of pretty common for some of these post-apocalyptic type stories. But both trailers kind of focused on, I guess, this prologue to the movie or early section that's showing before the events of everything, where everything starts to go bananas. And little teases that. Nice to know that we'll get at least a little Krasinski on screen in the film. And then it just kind of shows images of the later part, but trying to piece together the exact plot of what they're trying to do or the beats or anything like that. It's pretty unclear beyond just basic setup of their traveling, run into someone that doesn't think that humans are worth saving, and they seem to think humans are worth saving. So that's good. Certainly doesn't feel like one where you feel like, oh, they just gave everything away. I know exactly what's going to happen. Like, no, I I don't really know much about what's going to happen after about 40% of the way through this movie. You could probably guess about the first 40%, and then from there, when things really kick in high gear, I don't really know how that's. I just see images, and I have no idea what the order of them is, and it looks like it's going to capture the intensity of that film, but with a bigger scale to it, as we're beginning to see the destruction of the world, and then just the images we see of this other stuff seem to indicate it's traveling in much bigger than just one house, one family, one small space. So all of that is intriguing to me. Looking forward to check it out, having a deeper mythology to it, and hopefully captures the thrills and emotion. I think the emotion is probably the one that I'm most nervous about, because trying to recapture what they did with the emotional side to things in a sequel, that's really the tricky part. Having people walk around trying to be quiet with monsters all around, that's pretty easy to replicate. Continuing the vibe of the family dealing with trauma, that's the tricky part. Even with having where the original film ended, how that changed their family dynamic, I don't know that it's quite as profound or clear of a easy journey or emotional journey as what they did with the first one. So we shall see what happens. Let me know what you thought down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and keep